Hey guys, I'm Brandon. I'm a ski expert at Curated.
Hayden Wright, ski expert as well for Curated.
Today we're at Powder Mountain in Utah.
We're doing head-to-head with the Elan Ripstick 106 Black Edition against
the Line Optic Blade 104. Today we'll be putting these skis to the test in 3 different categories: carving, freeride, and freestyle, to determine which one of these skis is the best for you.
Just so you guys know, both Brandon and I are not sponsored or affiliated with any of these brands. So we're just 2 guys love skiing, and we're gonna give you our unbiased opinion about how these skis ride. We're about to go get on these skis. Let's go.
Let's go do it.
Elan claims that the Ripstick 106 Black Edition is supposed to be just the most dynamic, awesome carver pow ski.
So the Line Blade Optic 104 is a brand new ski from Line this year. Line claims that it's a bomber, all mountain to big mountain ski that's really capable of most all things on the resort. Looking at the profile of the ski here, you can see there's a significant amount of rocker towards the tip. So that did create a touch of chatter when at top speed or venturing off the groomers just a little bit. I did have a lot of fun carving these. Line's unique Titano layup is called gas pedal metal. We can see that on most edge of the ski. So they did hold an edge quite well on most all groomers.
When we were laying those carves on the groomers that were a little softer, that gas pedal metal, it's a smooth, consistent flex throughout the whole ski. So 2 major differences in these skis is the Elan Ripstick 106 Black Edition has the carbon rods, where the Line Optics
has the gas pedal metal.
We saw that the 106 waist, we were like, really curious if it was going to be a quick edge-to-edge carver, and it actually surprised both of us how quick it was edge to edge. I was on it in the morning when it was a little stiffer, but then Brandon got on it when it was a little slushy. So how was it in the slush?
I thought it did quite well in the slush, and I was actually surprised on the carving performance. There's quite a big shovel up top, 143 millimeters at the tip.
Yep.
I thought that would mean that it wouldn't be as quick or nimble edge to edge on the groomers.
Yeah.
But I was really surprised and really enjoyed moving this thing edge to edge.
And then what we really felt was the stiffness and the dampness of this ski with those 4 carbon rods that go all the way throughout it. It's there for you when you're locking in that edge. We had a ton of fun on it carving.
Quite a tough matchup, I would say. Hayden, what ski do you think takes the cake here for groomer performance?
For groomer performance, focusing mainly on carving, the Elan Ripstick, it's in the name, they rip.
I think I'm gonna agree with you here and go Ripstick as well. I personally have not ridden a lot of skis with the Amphibio profile before, so I was surprised and really excited how easy it was to initiate that turn. And I thought they had a little better edge hold as well on the Ripstick.
What do you think about, let's start with these. What do you think about these, the freestyle aspect that we had riding them?
Did have a lot of fun on the Elan Ripsticks. I did get to catch some air on some bigger features and some smaller features as well. I thought it was really solid and stable when catching any air and landing.
I'm gonna agree with that. Coming down from the few airs that we did, it's definitely there for you. If you're landing backseat or front seat, those carbon rods really kind of lock you in, so you're not gonna flex this ski out or anything. Technically, I don't know if it's designed to be like a jumping ski, but you can air on it. The Line Optics though, those things were a whole nother story on the freestyle category. You really feel that gas pedal metal, but it wasn't too much. They have a playful flex. What do you think about those?
Totally. I thought these were great as well, and a really major comparison here is looking at the tip. This has a full twin tip on it on the Line Blade Optic, whereas the Elan Ripstick is more of a directional, hard charging ski. There's no partial or full twin on the Elan Ripstick, but we did have a blast riding the Line Blade Optic switch. Again, touching on the gas pedal metal, it gives it enough metal to remain stable and confident underfoot, but still gives it a playful and fun flex.
We're gonna get right into it. Brandon, for the freestyle category, you got Blade Optics, you got the Elans. What are you thinking?
Line Blade Optic all the way in the freestyle realm for me.
And then I think too, I'm gonna have to side with Brandon, the Line Blade Optic 104 for freestyle. Line skis, they've been around forever. They are the freestyle ski, you know, they know what they're doing. Elan, a little bit more of a race background. So definitely for the freestyle category, the Line Blade Optic 104's win.
right, Hayden, so our last category here for head-to-head on these two amazing skis is Freeride. So do you have any thoughts of how the Ripstick Black Edition performed?
The 106 underfoot was great for kind of not punching through the snow. What did you think on that rock jib that I was talking about? You were on the Optic 104s. How did those do on that?
I thought these are super fun. Any sort of freeride, steeper terrain, or anything off of groomed terrain in general. Back to the debate of it being just enough metal in the Line Optic blade, but still having a fun, forgiving, and playful flex, which is what Line is known for. So I had a fun time, freeride, any sort of smaller features, catching air in general. I had a great time on the Line Blade Optic.
Big point to hit on the freeride category is, again, that full tip and tail rocker. This is more of a directional ski, so we picked this one in the carving category because it was, much better for carving. But I'm gonna have to go freeride. I'm gonna have to go Line Optic 104. How about you, man?
Definitely. I think I agree with you there. Something I was surprised with here is there is a more generous rocker pattern on the Blade Optic. Overall, I think I'm gonna have to go the Line Blade Optic here. It was just too much fun to ski and was really supportive when I was landing or catching air.
But yeah, for me as well, the Line Blade Optic 104 for freeride.
Awesome. I thought it was a close battle. We did get to ride both of these skis on a variety of terrain, and we're out there pretty much all morning and afternoon on these skis. So I like something with a little bit more pop and a little more flex, nice and playful, still fun to pop around and spin on. So for my personal skiing style, I think that the Line Blade Optic did it for me.
For me, again, you got to factor in riding style. My personal style of skiing is pretty similar to Brandon's. The Blade Optic 104 overall for me as well is definitely the winner in this head-to-head.
As we know, skis work differently for different types of skiers. If you need help deciding which one of these two amazing skis might be better for you, please go to curated.com and connect with either myself or Hayden or any of our other ski experts, and we'll get you set up on what is right for you and give you some great opinions.
Yes, and if you really love these episodes, make sure you're gonna hit that like button, subscribe, drop some comments in below. What other skis do you want to see Brandon and I put up?
What's up next?
And we'll start getting to them all. These are burly.
Let me flex these a little more than yours.
Noodles. Yep.